Right across Afghanistan, korma or curry is one of the most popular dishes, each region adding its own special ingredients and techniques.
When I make it with dry plum.
And what flavour does this give?
It gives it like, sour and sweet flavor.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah.
And you've got the chana dal as well?
Dal as well. We have to soak this and then, in the end of cooking, we add this.
Farida Ayubi is from Kabul and has been making korma for decades, for her family and more recently at her Adelaide restaurant Pawana, a beautiful extension of family hospitality that's won awards for its food. To start the korma, Farida fries a whole chicken which has been sectioned into small pieces, cooking until they're golden brown. She sets the chicken aside and in the same oil cooks finely chopped ginger and garlic, then diced onion. Farida turns the heat down and stirs in natural yogurt, some turmeric and salt, then returns the chicken to the pot. She pops on a lid and cooks the korma slowly for 8 minutes. Then she adds pre-soaked chana dal and the soaked yellow plums.
When they get, it will be like bigger because of when you boil it.
This is cooked for a few minutes. Then she adds chopped fresh tomatoes and red and green chilies, cooking them for a further 10 minutes. It smells absolutely wonderful.
It comes very nice.
So now you decorate it further.
Decorate it, yeah.
She garnishes the korma with red onion rings, wedges of lime and coriander, and serves it with Afghan bread. Was it good?
Nice.
The overwhelming aroma on the streets of Afghanistan, the enticing smell of marinated kebabs cooked over charcoal. They're an essential at any family celebration or wedding. A good kebab is highly prized. Tamim Hashimi is the king of the kebab in Sydney. With his wife Nabila, he caters for all the top Afghan weddings and family events. What makes a good kebab?
Good kebab is the good marinade, to use the proper ingredients.
And good meat, I guess?
And good meat, that's right.
And what meat are you using here?
This one is lamb back strip.
Now that's a beautiful piece of meat.
Yes, it is.
For the marinade, Tamim crushes garlic and adds it to the meat. Then purees red onion and carefully squeezes out all the liquid. And what does the juice of an onion, a red onion, do for the meat?
Give a little bit of color and also tender the meat, make it juicier.
Wow, there's a lot of juice
yes.
there. He adds a little salt and pours it over the lamb and marinates for 4 hours. Tell me about what you're threading your kebabs onto.
The name, we call it Seekh.
Seekh.
This is made out of stainless steel.
You can see from the way you're threading that meat's really tender.
It is, yeah.
And you try and flatten it out a little bit.
Flatten it out, yeah. Cook quicker and also easy to cook. The second kebab is called chopan kebab. This one is lamb shoulder.
Lamb shoulder.
Yeah, with the bones.
So the bone gives you a lovely flavour.
That's right. Pinch of salt, and you mix it well. The tip is just to have a little bit of fat on the meat. And once you put it on the barbecue, the fat will melt, goes into the meat and become nice and tasty.
Ah, that is a very serious looking kebab. Tamim, tell me about your specialist kebab barbecue.
I designed it with the windows on the side.
Oh.
So you can open it up.
So that slides back?
Yes, and also another one here. Once you put the kebab on top, the coal will stay alive and will give you lots of fire.
Wow.
Yeah, the power to cook.
Because you need the smoky flame, don't you?
That's right, yeah.
So you can really space them quite close together.
Yeah. Then I'll move them slowly, slowly, so they can get evenly cooked.
Oh, when they start to cook, the smells
Then
that
you will,
come.
yeah, that's right.
Do you ever get sick of that smell?
No.
No, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
When I put on the barbecue, just a little bit of oil on top.
keeps it moist.
That's right.
And so you bunch them into threes.
Yeah, easier to turn them around.
Ah. And you have to keep moving things.
Yes. Yeah, you just wait a little bit, just a few minutes, and then turn it around, and then you can see if it's cooked or not. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chop on kebab.
Chop on.
Yeah.
Now, the way you cook these is quite different, right?
Bit different, yeah. This one actually needs a slower heat, and the reason I put this one after, because the heat's getting weaker. The weaker the heat, the better, because the fat will melt and will be lots of fire. So that's the reason we do this one last.
This is a meat lover's dream, isn't it?
It is.
Wow, smells wonderful. The perfect accompaniment to kebab is a coriander and green chilli chutney. And Tamim's wife Nabila always makes it just before serving.
Coriander.
She puts chopped coriander, a couple of green chilies and garlic cloves into a blender with salt and vinegar.
Half a cup of white vinegar.
And that's it.
And yeah, this is quick and easy.
It sure is. And this is the same recipe your grandmother would have used
Yes.
without the food processor.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How good is that?
You like it?
I thought it'd be tender, but it's even better than I thought. It's absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 presents